see if this will work any better. Yeah, it stinks. Sorry, guys. It didn't actually have the stream end, but I had to try and change a setting, and hopefully that will help. Let's see what we've got. Audio. No, I am not muted. So it got worse, not better. Yeah, that seems to be the problem. It's the output encoding. I don't know why. Well, we'll fight with it again tomorrow, and I'll try the opposite one and see if people have problems with it as well. But for now, we'll just leave it here because people can hear me. It's working. Not happy with my CPU up to 70% now, but it is what it is. And my frames per second have dropped like a stone, so we need to figure out what's going on there. But if you can hear me, that's better than kicking the pants. For those that do have the problems, though, not just hearing, but if you're also, at work or something along those lines, where you may not be able to listen in, I'm using a closed captions feature that is mostly reliable at this point in time. I say mostly because on occasion it thinks I cussed when I did not, but most of the time it's reliable, so that's a positive. I'm freezing now. Yep, it's probably because of all the extra weight. We can't win today, can we? So let's quit. Had a couple windows that I normally have open that usually are not a problem, but I think I'm just gonna have to kill them and see what happens. Okay, and down goes Discord. Okay, nothing but streaming tools are running at the moment. Does that seem to be still buffering, or are we back up to something manageable? Crossing my fingers. No, we can't all blame Bacon. We cannot blame Bacon, not at all. Okay, so I'm a-trying. We'll see if we're hopping around like a crazy person. Woohoo! I can super jump this far out. Okay. Coming back, maybe. Kinda. Sorta. I just realized you guys can't read the font at all on the font when I have a thing in my hand. Okay, let's try something else. Alerts. No, that's not what I want. I can't even seem to think today. No. Mini games. That's what I want. Mini games. Geek out. Move this. Hit higher. And we're going to take the live chat. And this is going to go over my head. Yoink. Alrighty. Let's try a bit more hoppity hoppity. What's the one that people always use? Can we see each other eat? Yeah? Well, I ran out of carrots. That's a good start. Okay. Do I have any spare carrots in here? Let's find out. Now, it's clear to it's clear to the fox. But is it clear to the yummy dinner ingredient? our bacon rotato. Do I have buffering for you? Okay, that's no good. I've dropped. Weird. Now it says my CPU's at 9%. Gotta love it. This is why I went to the GPU encoding, but it does not like me. I'm very, very sorry, Bacon. I do apologize. We'll have to see if we can get ourselves a tech test stream. There's a chance for one tomorrow night, likely, because with the weather being as rough as it is out here and my kids and I having a bit of a bug, going on a hike with the scouts is not a healthy idea. So I may have a chance for a tech test stream tomorrow. You know, it's not ideal in the evening slot, but what can you do? And I have that stupid Jeepers Creepers. Can I just, like, make this piece go away? It's been floating for, what, 4 sessions now? There, okay. Twitch ads? Well, hey, are the ads buffering? I can't win. Back. Sort of, right? Kinda, sorta, maybe? Okay. Of course the ads aren't buffering, right? They love me to pieces. Okay, I know. We're being patient. But let's just politely say that I don't have charitable words for the ads right about now. How's that? How's that for honesty for you? So, anyway, I know... Well, shoot. I'm going to need to come down another row. There we go. I know that there's 7 pillars wide from this point. So I can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th, I should be done. Makes it sound like a...
Hello.
Oh. Not going to say what it makes it sound like, because that's not something we normally discuss in the stream. Not inappropriate, it's just, yeah, I don't usually make religious commentary. Because even joking about it's not really okay. Hey, Markabro. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. You caught me right after a tech blip or two. That's probably partly what caught everybody's attention. Good to see you. So, what brought you in? Because I don't think I've had the chance to meet you before. And would be curious to know what caught your attention. I always like to find out, do you play Minecraft? What sort of... if you do, what sort of style do you play? Which platform do you prefer? That sort of thing. And do you prefer to be called Macabro or something else? Ah, I tend to talk too fast. So if I do and you want to know, feel free to ask me to repeat. That's fine. Actually, let's go on the inside. I unfortunately have to restrict the stream to English other than greetings, just for the sake of everybody's sensibilities. It's a little bit easier for us to moderate when we're all sticking to one language. But you're welcome to practice your English here. That's fine. No problem with that. So Macab, oh shoot. Now I'm wondering if I'm pronouncing it right. So I guess, oh, well, yeah. I was just about to say, I wonder if I can get through this night without having to sleep, but I cannot because I need more supplies anyhow. And I did not bring my bed with me in here. I'm disorganized. Now the bad news is, though, okay. Fantastic Sherlock Fox has us covered once again. I get spoiled by having Fantastic Sherlock Fox having agreed to mod for me after I kind of suckered him into it at the beginning. Because through his various work items and life experiences, he's at least rusty in multiple different Romance languages and some others. So, for example, he's got, some smattering of Italian, Spanish, French, a touch of German, I believe, and a touch of Russian. So, yeah. Not that he wants to converse in that, but it does make modding a little bit easier under the circumstances. Which way am I going? This way. Well, so are your Spanish bosses. So, yeah, whatever. It beats my cereal box French, Fox, so we're all good. So, welcome, 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 and pleased to meet you. I do know what you said there, Bacon, but yeah. I will choose to neither confirm nor deny said reports. Suffice to say, we've got 2 kids. There we go. Okay, how far down did I go? Oh, I got that wrong anyways. Come on. Yeah, I know how to get myself into all kinds of trouble, because really one could argue that I'm being incredibly hypocritical with the chat rules around here, so that's not very fair to you guys. That's not an axe. There we go. Okay. I should probably actually, ballpark where I need to be on some of these before I try and figure out what I'm doing just visually. Okay. Guesstimation. Approximately there, which would be 2 blocks higher than where I am now. 92, I guess. So I'm too high for this one. It's okay. No, it's okay. Bacon, of all the people, I would not expect you to be inappropriate. It's okay. We're all good. It's me who was being inappropriate by taking your joke to the next step, so that's fine. So I need to go down here and then put a block on the end of that. That one? Nope, that doesn't look right. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay. Then from there should be 3 and then another one, I think. Time for Janky with Delenn. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. That's no problem. That's no problem. Reminded me, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Briefly reminded me a little bit of Gomez Addams and the Addams Family. And she could say all kinds of ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous stuff. And Gomez would eat it up like candy. So I got it. So for the benefit of any newcomers or people who are lurking, my name is Delenn, and I, as you have probably figured out by now, I'm a mother and a streamer. When I'm not being a pain in the backside, I'm also a scout leader, and that allows me to have a lot of fun playing with you guys. Oops, what's the gap? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We've got 2 here, 1 there, 1, 2, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, should be here. Not F3, F4. Nope. That's definitely not it. Well, Delenn's ability to copy things from one side to the other is incredibly useless today. So, what I'm going to do is just use classic dirt measures. Why not? It works. Okay, so I want this one. The old TV show is awesome. Yeah, the new, the sort of new Addams Family, the live action one, as a TV show, was fun. Loads and loads of fun. The, beyond that, debatable. So that one worked. So now, I'm gonna take this and go up. Low on copy, heavy on pasta. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Although I was amused that when the TV show that I saw came out, they actually had the actor who had played Gomez Addams in the original TV series dropped in once in a while to play Gomez's dad, so basically Grandpa, but not Grandmama's husband, just Grandmama was related to Morticia. But they had this person come in and play Gomez's father, and that was quite a treat for me because I quite like that actor. He's just a load of fun. Everything I've ever seen him in has always been fun. Oops. There we go. So eyeballing it apparently is not Delenn's forte. By a good margin. Whoops. Okay. That'll be this one. Alright, now I need to get all of this peeled. It's like dinner. Fantastic Sherlock Fox is hungry already. Oh, come on. Fine. I will jump up then. Seriously? They need to make it this difficult? There are times in this game I would like to have a little bit of extra reach, and there's other times I just wish I could put squishy shoes on. You know? Feather falling is great, but it would be nice if I could actually just put like a layer of bouncy slime on the bottom. Not to actually bounce around, but just cushion. Ooh. So for those of you who are not familiar, I don't even know if I have a button for that. I do not. Shame on me. Oh, come on. We have... Huh. Apparently it's not working the way it used to, but that's okay. So we have our fine friend, Dadcraft, who is the owner and patron that we support when we play this server. And he does a great job on YouTube as well as Twitch. And so a lot of the conversations that go on, even though I do have my own Discord, segue there. Even though I do have my own Discord, a lot of us know each other from the Dadcraft community because we all play on his servers. So definitely worth giving or checking Dadcraft out. Really, really great streamer and content creator. A whole lot of fun any day of the week. And he's got, yeah, and he'll be live in just under 3 hours for what he calls Wednesday. Which, unfortunately, I don't know my days of the week in any other language than English or French. So, yes, Wednesday doesn't necessarily translate as well to, I don't know, Italian and Spanish. But in any case, definitely worth giving him a check out if you're still up at that hour. And I highly recommend that. What else? So, on Dadcraft's Discord, we have all kinds of conversations about things like food, which... although there's a specific channel for it, per Dadcraft rules, food discussion can be in any channel, particularly if it's Dadcraft talking about food. You know, we joke that he's got a Parks and Rec permit to do what he wants, and that he shall, any opportunity he can, and I support him in that. And I am down here, probably asking for all kinds of trouble for being down here. Oi, yep, definitely. Holy moly! Okay, not sleeping out there, man. Whoosh! Don't normally run into the monastery, but that's a lot of, yeah, a lot of guys. Where was I at? Sleeping, I know that. That was a little busy, yes, indeed. Yeah, his stream is more active with people trying to troll him. Thankfully, I should say thankfully, I do not have a whole lot of people who troll me right now, and I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth for that, because it can be a little distracting at times if you're not prepared for it, and I have not yet really figured out how to handle that well. 1 year in, and I'm still confused. It's just because people don't do it very often, so yeah, it's all good. Of course, his server, his rules, he can do whatever he wants. Basically, mine just rolls back to be nice. As in, for the most part, be nice and as inclusive as you can be, or inclusive as you know how. And that means that once or twice I've been caught by surprise, but, you know. That was busy. Yeah, what have we got? 10 arrows? Oh, come on. There's one. You're on fire? Fine. 2. There we go. Be more. Be more what? Be more me? That might be kind of hard. There's quite a lot of me as there is. I'm trying to be less me. But we have, yeah. All right, Infinity Bow. Never mind. Yeah, it was just a little busy around here. What else have we got? More arrows. Ow? What is missing? Oh, more arrows. So apparently there's skellies around here. Just a few. And yes, I know that one's on fire. Like that. Okay. Food. So 15 bones and 6 pieces of flesh without much trying. Yes. That's exactly it. I like that. If it's okay with you, Bacon, I think I'm going to steal that. I really support that concept. And you know, some days I've had off days, and not everybody not everybody is on board with that or patient, but that's fine. But where I was going to go with that was simply to say that the goal for anybody, any day, should be to be your best self every opportunity you can. But if that gets you burnout, the best that you can offer right now is fine by me. Right? Nobody has to be perfect all the time. Okay, where are we here? Now, can I cling to the edge and get a couple more pieces put in here in some empty spots? Yeah, it's tough to be on board with everything that people are into or is part of who they are these days. So we just do our best, and that's all anyone can really expect. Okay, this one. I'm debating, do I take out this bottom section, leave it in? Yeah, I think I'll just leave it in, go 2 high. I was going to go three levels high, but 2 works fine. Everybody has off days, exactly. Exactly. When it comes to health, there's a holistic health concept where you look at all of yourself, and sometimes that means that it includes your mental health. And in a non-DSM sort of way, we're all crazy. But some of us need to have dips more than others, and that's as far as it goes for today. As far as I'm going to go today, because, I mean, hey, I can get all serious on you, and that doesn't work. But, so yeah, we have great people, great community, great food. Scrublord is one of the most amazing cooks. Most amazing cooks, hands down. We have a lot of really good food in Daily Discord. Fantastic Sherlock Fox is a pretty good cook. Not a cook by trade, though, whereas I suspect Scrublord is. Okay, where are we here? Middle one on this side. Out of context, that is actually accidentally funny, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I misread that for a second. There was Be More Bacon. I'm like, not sure how I could do that. Only bacon really can be bacon. Alright, so I think... Let's see, what have we got? This. One last, yeah. As if I'll say one last F4, yeah, that's never gonna happen. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is just smooth out this section in the center. Maybe leave the sides. Gives it a bit of a dip for creative visual appeal, I guess. Oh yeah. I have a suspicion that This Is Lammy Pie uses something similar. I cannot argue with that at all, Fox. At all. Yeah. And it's funny, but we have a concept in the Canadian Scouting, and as much as I figure we have other issues with them, one of the things I like about their No One Left Behind concept, NOLB as they call it, is that it means a lot of saying yes. Saying yes to trying weird things, saying yes to, well, including weird people, saying yes to learning a lot about each other. And it's something that I'm finding a challenge to learn, but I like it. That makes no sense, I guess. It's just hard for me to explain. I don't like that extra height. I wish they were shorter, but then I don't really want to drop the chains either. This way and that way. Was it going to go 3 deep or 2 deep? I think I said 2 deep. Yeah. Okay. So I've dropped one of the chains around somewhere. Don't know where I put it. That's okay. That's okay. One, two, three, four. Oh, I've dropped a bunch of them. How did I do that? Oh, I get it. This is a double pull. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where that was coming from. Okay. So this one needs to come out. I did drop one, but it's only in here. Okay, what do I want to do with this section? So Bacon Potato says he has a walk-on sound in another channel from Jim Gaffigan. The only problem with eating bacon is it makes you thirsty for more bacon. I like it. I like it when our scout youth at the cub level are too young to really have much clue about the 80s, except it pops out at the weirdest times when it's convenient for them, and suddenly they have pop culture knowledge. And in this case, we keep trying to tell them, okay, we need something else to go with your breakfast. You know, you have pancakes, you can have sausages or something, you can do whatever. Like, we gotta have bacon! Why do you always have bacon every single camp? Why? And they said, because it's part of this complete breakfast. I'm like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. So it's convenient for them to remember about the 80s commercials when they want to have something their way. And then it's inconvenient for them when something about the 80s is different than what they want. The bottom poles will probably come out anyways, because I'm thinking of turning the top ones into lamp posts. But the question I have for myself is, where did I put the extra chain links? Also, where did I put the extra mud and stuff? Because I could tear these up. Truth is, I'll probably lose more by tearing them up than I will just by putting in more on top. Wow, I'm gonna skip that song. Sorry guys, it's just awful. This one is called Crazy. It's from Stream Tunes. Here's a question, 80s 80s kid. Here's a question, Bacon. When you say you're an 80s kid, now, without being too fine a point upon it, Would that be your kid decade or your teen decade? The reason I say that is because there's a lot of stuff that people say, do you remember such and such, whatever it is? And I say, no, I don't remember that. But you were born in the 70s. Uh-huh. Almost not. I almost wasn't. So how am I supposed to know everything about the 70s? Ah, awesome. So you're a little bit more life-wise than I am. Congratulations. That's pretty cool. Okay, what I'm trying to determine is how I want to do lighting. See, the thing about this, unfortunately, I'll have to do it at the castle for demo purposes and find the parts, because I don't know where I put the rest of my chains, so I'll just have to make some more. Thing I don't think we can do in... There we have tripwire hooks. I keep trying, I keep wishing and hoping, but it's never going to happen. Let's find a wall. Actually, I can do it right here. So if I put a tripwire hook there, I would absolutely love to be able to hang a lantern off of it, but you can't. Like, that would be ideal, right? And it'd be nice going the other way due to the shape of the top if you could actually, in vanilla, put torches in there, but you can't. So that's just mild frustration. I don't know, put those. Do I have any panes around here? Panes. No, I think the panes are in... The panes are in the other box. Come on. There we go. So let's make some more. Why not? Yeah. Actually, Fantastic Sherlock Fox and I like quite a lot of those types of videos and memory-ish stuff. It's either us or our parents. And part of the reason it does apply, even though we're younger, both of us had parents that grew up in very rural areas, and some of our extended family still live in rural areas. So therefore, some of the stuff that might be, 80s for city kids would not have been 80s for rural kids. And therefore, it sort of does apply. I guess if you want to look at it that way. Okay. Let's see what this is going to look like. So I stuck that out there. I did another one and pull out the first one. Not quite the look I want. In all honesty, this is just supposed to be a functional one, so I think I'm going to go with a classic. I just throw it on top of the pole. So I think I can put a lantern on the top of a pole. But I'm going to test that before I go anywhere. Hey James, good to see you! But yeah, so Fantastic Sherlock Fox and I like that. The two stations, YouTube channels I would recommend is one called Recollection Road. That's a very good one. As well as, can I put this on top? Yep, okay, we're going basic. Recollection Road, as well as, there's another one called Ready for History, R-H-E-T-T-Y, for History, and they're both very, very good. I quite like their channels a lot. Give me just a second. This one... Sorry you had to see that. Just the head cold kicking me pretty good. That's how it goes around here. Alright. I had a stream deck that was supposed to kill Facecam and mute my mic, and unfortunately, of course, that's when, along with everything else, stream deck started to crash. You know, all that jazz. It's mad because OBS rebooted. That's really what the key is here. So we'll just pretend I don't have Stream Deck for now. Yay! All right. Where are we here? Yeah. Well, today my computer decided that bacon was not worth liking, which shame on it. It did not want to cooperate for bacon, or anyone else actually running on mobile. That's where the shame on the computer comes from. That reminds me of a really old sound clip that you don't hear much anymore. It used to come, strangely enough, used to be quite common on Apple computers. That you would find a little sound clip that would say something like, "Drat these computers, they're so naughty, I could pinch them." Weird. Totally weird. I'm trying to figure out where I had put the copper. Come on. I have copper around here. There we go. This one. Actually, I'll just put those up here because I know where they go. Let's get the bones out of here. Gonna be the last place you look, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's really strange. Pardon me. I got... I cannot even remember what I made those fences out of. At least I have excess fences on the other side. Oh! Aww! The Fantastic Sherlock Fox, what about the flying toasters? We could use this sound alert. There are so many ways that could be taken. That would be kind of fun, actually. Okay. I'm looking for the fence posts. I had extra... Helpful. Where did I put the extra fence posts? Oak fence posts, apparently. Okay. And what I think I'll do, we have stripped spruce underneath. Oh, and I needed the mud and such. That's what it was. That's the other stuff I came looking for. There we go. Feel free to lurk, no problem. Hopefully it's a call you're on time for. I have horrible timing with remembering when calls are, so... You can catch yours on time, more power to you. Alright, first things first, let's build some holes. And I really will go down below the bridge later and clean up some of this bottom layer. And just for image sake, because people will probably fly underneath, I will probably consider... Oh, nope, not that. I'll probably consider going... Why won't you go? Seriously? Come on. I'll probably consider going down, putting things that are not inappropriate. My brain suddenly thinks they're inappropriate. I intend to fly down below the bridge afterwards and clean up some of that dipped layer so that I can retrieve the supplies. Maybe? Kinda? Sorta? Okay, so that one. I did not bring the walls. Why didn't I bring the walls? Does anybody know why I didn't bring the walls? Probably because my brain doesn't want to cooperate today. Okay, so fences will be 3. No. Maybe 4 high. Those on top. Now, is 4 tall enough? Yes, for the purposes of what I'm doing, it will work fine. And I actually will probably change out these bottom ones, but I need to figure out what I want to do with that. Oh, actually I have an idea. Okay. Let's get to, oh, sorry. Let's get to sleep. There's a flower. I'll show you just a second. No. Go away. Alright. This stupid poppy over there, when I caught it out of the corner of my eyes, I was coming across the bridge. I thought it was a spider. Now, during daytime, they don't bug me, but at nighttime, that was a little closer than I liked. I do not like spiders. It's not new, but I do not like them at all. Here we are with skeletons and arrows again. The sheer number of skeletons we get up here, I vaguely wonder if I was to go into the mountain, if there would be... I'll just let that despawn, sure. I would vaguely wonder if there would be like a spawner or something inside. It wouldn't normally spawn on the surface if that's the case, but it just seems really odd that we've got an unbalanced number of skeletons coming through. I don't really need either of these. Bones are probably more useful. Okay. What's that? F4. Yeah. So let us, it is 6:43. Let's get a few more of the sorry, just thought of an idea. I seem to be addicted to spruce these days. Let's see what I can find for stairs. Do I have stairs? I generally don't. Yay! I got lucky. Spruce stairs. Okay. Now, where did I put? I had some oak, didn't I? That's planks. Birch planks. Nope, I have birch. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. What I was curious about was whether or not the oak looked similar with its bark still on to the color of the birch, or to, sorry, spruce stairs. But I think I'll just go with the spruce stairs. That'll do the trick. What I'm just going to do is line the wood section of this one with posts that are 4 blocks high, except the bottom one. I'm going to go back to this look here. And then that's something just will fill the spacing a little bit. Kind of monotone, but it's a bridge. I mean, it's not great. And it's a medieval bridge, so it's functional is the key, right? That was not me. That's hilarious. I don't know why, but it's hilarious. You hate clock watching. I've got alarms on my phone for everything. When to punch in, when to start routes, when to punch out, when to wake up, when to start a route. Yeah, that's the nature of the job, unfortunately, you've got there, Bacon. For anyone who's not aware, Bacon is an amazing transportation person. And he's the kind that a lot of people want to have. You're gonna make me regret making those free. But on the other hand, Bacon works with a lot of people who are still of the bracket that would think that's incredibly funny. So, you know, more power to him. I think I told you the one time the story. You've heard this one before, so please stop me. It's too boring. The one where I was part of in junior high. I was part of a yellow school bus that we started singing. This is the song that never ends, and the bus driver pulled over on a major road that's also a highway in our city, and would not move the bus until we stopped singing. We were all at least 20 minutes late getting to our stops. Needless to say, we all got in big trouble, and I'm pretty sure he got in big trouble. But I also can understand why he did it, because we were getting loud enough that we were becoming a safety hazard. That sound is such a short sound clip that I'm not surprised that you didn't notice when it played. Also, if my sound has been stuttering for you today, it's possible that it did appear to get missed. There, nice and forgettable. And then we can put the other pieces on top. Do 1, 2, yeah, 3. Come on. There we go. We want a post on top. Oh, come on. There we go. So we're starting to get somewhere. Actually, I'm going to skip that one. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. How on earth? Oh, right. It's the weird dip. Okay. I know that's not me. The weird dip. Well, apparently he got in trouble, and then his sort of comeback was the fact that he said I had to because the singing level was unsafe. We tried it one other time with the Ren and Stimpy log song, but that didn't go over very well at all. Because that one doesn't really go around in circles quite the same, so kids would kind of get themselves all tangled up about third time in. Okay, so this one definitely needs the posts. But yeah, that's about as crazy as our group ever got. I know one time we had, we were coming home from school and there was a thunderstorm, and because we had grade 4s right through to grade 9s on our bus, we actually unfortunately had to pull over at a different time, thankfully just in a neighborhood, and stay at one spot longer because one of the grade 4s got so frightened that she would shriek every time the thunder came through, which of course that posed a safety hazard as well, so we had to pull over long enough for her brother to calm her down. That's the side effect of having a special program at the school we went to. It wasn't like a assistant special program, it was a Smart Kids special program. And so that's why they had the grade 4 students on the same bus as the junior high kids, because they had the 4 to 6 special program. I think in the US they call it TAG, something like that. Okay. This one looks weird with the double, so I think I may have to pull that out, but I'm still short on the chains because silly me didn't make more when I was over there. But I think I still will put... Yeah, I think I'll still go with the lanterns on the ends. Same way. So I can take out this, and that one, and that. There we go. I don't think I can do a slab of any sort. So what do you have? Ha ha ha! Right, I forgot. They won't even let you look at it if you're not looking at the right box. Seriously. So the wood slabs, they cycle through, but in all honesty, why can't they give us, even if we have to make them the crafting table, why can't they give us slabs in wood, like of logs and stuff? Because you can use it for so many neat things, like chopping blocks. Oh well, whatever. Okay, that one, that one. Good. 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. Well, no wonder it looks weird. It's because I did something silly. It's supposed to be 3 from this post. 1, 2, 3, but it's not supposed to be like that if you've got, like, if I don't have a step down. Of course I put, okay. I see how to fix that. Okay, so I'll just grab a couple more pieces of oak slab like that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. One way or the other, I need the fences, and it's getting... Is it just me, or do I turn around and it's nighttime again? Ah! Well, blame Dell's jankiness. There, that's probably it. Don't know what's going on today. 1, 2, 3. So the bridge is dead simple, but it does the trick. And I got the impression that historically the Shrewsbury Zone wouldn't have actually been super, what do you call it, fancy anyways. I'm going to ignore the fact that I'm putting wood on top of stone because that's something that's not easily done, and it would take a lot of work to have people, a third, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. It took a lot of work to have people carve out a gap so one could slip a pole down the center. I'm kind of ignoring that factor. There's some fantasy to this after all. 2. Right. 1, 2. 2. Yeah, okay. 2 on this end. Do-do-do-do. There was a driver, Bacon says, there was a driver years ago that was driving a load of middle schoolers on an icy road. The kids thought it would be fun to start rocking the bus. Well, the bus lost traction and went into the center median. The driver was so upset he walked away from the bus and quit. Yep, I could see that. I could see that. Things like that, like, I don't recall it being icy when we got pulled over, but I could see that sort of thing. I mean, if it's a safety hazard, the kids are just being stupid, and they don't realize how stupid and dangerous they're being. And depending on what company you work for, sometimes it's hard to get reassigned to a new route. 1, 2, yeah. We had, I'm going to say names for the not last names, but I'm going to say names for the purposes of pointing out that we actually had a Karen bus driver once upon a time. Not my personal bus driver. For a while, she was the driver for our kids, and then 1, 2, 3. Oops, I put 2 over there. But she had a horrible time getting reassigned bus routes, and part of the reason was she was exactly that, a Karen, and there was always something wrong. She was never happy. So eventually, as you're probably aware, she gets shuffled to the bottom of the preference list. And there was no route selection business, and she kept having problems picking her own kids up at the right... Well, she insisted on picking her kids up at their stop, but she was hardly on time because, understandably, her route was always off, and a million different things. And her kids would hang out and play with mine and stuff, so it wasn't a big deal. But, yeah. Eventually, when the bus system legit did have to downsize, she was on that list. And that didn't work out well because her husband got downsized shortly thereafter, and then eventually they moved. But it was interesting because sometimes the reason she got into busing had to do with being a stay-at-home parent who wanted to work a part-time thing in and around when her husband could be home, sort of thing. So that was the part of the story behind why she was doing it. But some people are just not suited to that type of work. You don't have to be great with kids, but you have to be at least tolerant enough of kids that you can help keep them safe. And the number of times she would yell at them was pretty high, so I was kind of not too upset to see her go, without putting too fine a point upon it. What are we looking for? I came for... That's what I wanted. I wanted the bits and pieces to make more chains, and I think I had that the other side, didn't I? Probably didn't want to accommodate her after a while and hope she would quit so they didn't have to pay unemployment. I think so, and she never did. But she had side businesses like hairdresser and stuff like that as well. And it was kind of funny because once in a while she's like, I got in trouble because I had a hairdresser appointment go overtime, and it's like, well, if you're gonna have a real job, then your personal business has to fall to the wayside. It's the way life works. But yeah, her priorities were kind of messed up. Neither here or there. I was kind of glad I didn't ride with her. It was a bit odd. But that's just because she was also a parent of one of the kids in my kid's class, that she wanted to be friends, kind of thing. The parents want to be parents/friends on social terms with some of the other parents. But this one was an odd duck. Okay. So it's enough of a railing that I could fall off at the posts, but I can't really fall off in between. We've got kind of like a mud track as though there was a cart coming through. So I think, for practical purposes, we are done. So I need to clean up underneath here, and I'm going to line this layer under here with another block. I'm not sure, probably just some slabs, just to close it all in. But I don't think I need to do much more than clean up this mess. And then, starting tomorrow, we can start attempting to sucker some of the librarians from over there to try and come over and find a place over here. So that'll be an interesting adventure to try and see how many of them we lose along the way, and how many mistakes I make by punching holes in the bridge or something. But I also need to make a bit of a more road to go with it. So yeah, we're making some progress. But we are right on the edge of the hour, so I'm just going to check and see if there's anyone super interesting live. Otherwise, we may drag our feet for just a couple of minutes to see if there's anyone super notable that we want to go visit. Because it is Wednesday, right? And we often on Wednesdays head in to... Ooh, I forgot, it's Wednesday, so we've got ourselves... We've got ourselves the Zeroed and Leroy Tankins combination. So, question for you guys. Of those two, being as they're paired up, would you rather go to Zeroed's channel? Or would you rather go to Leroy's channel? Or Leroy? Because either one, they've been up for about an hour. They're doing joint hardcore. Shrug. Shrug. Well, I think then, given that, we will probably... Yeah, we're going to probably head over to Leroy's channel. So, do feel free to give him our best. And I'll just get that started because I have to type it manually today. Oh, sweet. Didn't know. All right. Yeah, I had a blast last time I rated him, so I think I'm going to rate him again. Now, as I said before, if you guys like the pairing of those two, I highly recommend you do check out watching more than one at the same time if you're on a PC. Where is the... Okay, so that says... Okay, so if you get the opportunity, my recommended service for watching both, just the one I happen to like, I've got about 4 that I looked at, is simultwitch.com. So I'll just... I don't have the link to theirs in there. But if you are interested, that's the one I usually use because it allows you to have a full column of chat on both sides, or you can set it so that only one of the voices is coming through and so on. They have a link to multi-Twitch, but it's got a limited set of layouts and doesn't let you have as much flexibility. So anyway, that's where we're going. So we're going to raid. Oops, actually let's raid, make it simple. Start the raid.
Miscliff managed.
Excellent. So you can see the chat emotes there. Feel free to grab the section that is literally in between the quotation marks. Try and exclude that bit that says that. And you can use either the Hypesheep version, or if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and use the Raid Pickaxe version. I will be joining you guys over there shortly. I'll be back again, hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be back again noon tomorrow. And we will be attempting to try and move some of these villagers. So, crossing our fingers that all goes well. I hope everybody else has a fantastic evening. And, yeah, we should have gone to the end screen, but it looks like my bot doesn't like me either. So, thank you very much to Scrublord and to Fantastic Sherlock Fox, to Bacon and James. Trying to see who else was in here. Can't remember at the moment, but thank you also to anybody else who was lurking. I appreciate you all. Oh, and to our new friend Macabro for dropping by. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a great evening. Bye-bye for now.